The players to emerge, and we will be underway. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
A moment for pride and reflection as players and supporters stand for the national anthems. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jorginho. The kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Grealish. And it's De Bruyne. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Partey pumps it upfield. Phillips. De Bruyne. Martinelli. Oh, he's come flying in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rodri demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Havertz. Phillips. Haaland. Grealish with the ball through. Looking to shoot! Goal! City! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Ødegaard. Arsenal are trailing here with the first half almost done. Saka hurtling down that right flank. De Bruyne with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Towering header! He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross, and it really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Ruben Dias. Grealish. Bernardo Silva. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Grealish. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we are underway again.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Grealish floats one over. Saliba gets good distance on it. Saka. Now it's Haaland. Turns and goes back. Fantastic from Grealish! And with that goal comes comfort. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Manchester City take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Ake tries a long pass towards the front. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries a through ball. Grealish. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Stones. Foden. Ake. Phillips. Grealish. Phillips. Has a hit! That is wayward.
Well, he was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Phillips. Rodri plays it out to the flank. Grealish decides to play it back. That is absolutely glorious! A finish of true class! And surely that settles it!
David Raya maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
Going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Manchester City take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Fine defending there. Haaland. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And out to safety. Arsenal are out. There was to be no perfect ending. They were brave, but they fell short. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation, so little ultimate reward.
It's impossible to have what these players are feeling.
Welcome to you all. I'm glad to say the game is back again. If you needed reminding, it's time to fasten those seatbelts for the endless rollercoaster ride that is to come. Arsenal against Luton. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Arsenal against Luton. And that gets things running. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Looks like a good ball through. Clark. Dots. Aimed long and direct. Can he put it away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better. Oh, that's so close to a dream start, and it could have made such a difference for what's to follow. I mean, this looks as if it could be quite an exciting game.
Ødegaard. Nelson. Ødegaard. With a long pass out wide. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is. Tries a through ball. Goalkeeper's ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Martinelli tries looking up for options on the left. And out to safety. Clark did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now the pass. about it! He can get that clear.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Forward it goes. Havertz. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nelson looking to get on the end of this. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Jorginho battles to win it back. Martinelli. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Keeper's got good distance on that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Saliba tries to get it forward quickly. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Fired in from distance. Goes for goal! He's got away with one there.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Played out to the wing. White gets into the right position to intercept. Gets it back. Boris passes it through. It's there!
Unbelievable. Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Battles to win it back. Martinelli.
I think the effort we can't fault, but the spatial...
Luton have a free kick. Townsend. It's a good-looking cross. And that's been repelled. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Looks to slip it through. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Long and high towards the flank. Nelson. Arsenal are running out of time to save themselves. Luton have a sub ready to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lokonga with the ball through. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Now the pass. That's not going to make it. And that's that. Arsenal have tripped at the first hurdle. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Bournemouth against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Brooks. Kivio. Demonstrating fabulous determination, he just will not be beaten. Bournemouth picked up 3 valuable points on opening day, and now a chance to build on that. Kilkenny tries to get it forward quickly. Zinchenko gets it back. Steered in. Up for a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence.
Solanke has been caught there, it's a foul. Traore.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Traore. Arsenal still to register a shot on target. Traore. Nelson sticks in a foot to win it back. Nelson is the guilty party there. Solanke shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Traore. Adams. Solanke. Brooks. With the ball through. Cut out in the nick of time. That's put paid to a promising move. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Havertz. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Referee's going to his pocket and shows him a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Odegaard! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Partey. Brooks. Surely. Goal! Bournemouth! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Traore with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Solanke. Adams. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Solanke. Odegaard. Nelson. Going for goal! Back of the net!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride. Bournemouth have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Martinelli. Now it's Havertz. Tavernier. Arsenal haven't yet dipped into their subs. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Solanke battles to win it back. Danger averted for now. Out for a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That intervention was very necessary. Good clearance and very necessary. Martinelli going full tilt down the left. Martinelli goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Lots to admire in the run and the defending. Gets up to head it!
Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is that. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. There is probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Arsenal against Brentford. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So it's away we go then. Arsenal are still winless after the first two games and seeking a change in fortune. Tony.
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Jurgensen. Nicky. Tony. Jensen. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's not going to make it. Jensen. Mopé. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. So what now? It's a long forward pass. Norgard created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Iggy conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Spreads it wide. Now it's Tony. Great leap! Goal! Brentford! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Brentford break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Jorginho. Nelson. Well played, he saw that coming. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Me. Jensen. Iggy. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Norgard. De Silva. Iggy. Looks to slip it through. It's a loose ball. Brings it forward. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Gets up to head it! Goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Havertz gets it back. Jensen has got himself a free kick. Norgard. Brentford were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
Mopé with the ball through. De Silva was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Martinelli going full steam ahead down the left flank. Brentford keeping them. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Tony. Jensen tries to stroke it through. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Norgard. Havertz. Absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Moves out on the left now. Lee gets it away. Odegaard. Big chance!
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Pinnock pumps it upfield. And he has been fouled there. No, that's not going to find its target. Pinnock. Nicky. Norgard. Nicky. Now the pass. Mopé. Jorginho. Martinelli. A scorer already in the game. Norgard. The final whistle. So it's ended in a draw. Draft and graft and everything from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies So quite a contest we have in store. Just listen to the noise level from the stands. And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. A quick look at the lineups. That's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter, where the philosophy is to love the ball, to demand the ball, to...
Barcelona have a free kick. He's dealt with that well. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. He's gone down, now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone direct. Oh, that's fabulous!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening.
Oh, that is a bit special. Arsenal trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Forward it goes. Ter Stegen chooses to deal with it himself. Ødegaard. Done very well to intervene. Araujo. Ferran Torres. Passes it through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? It's a throw in. Gavi. Ferran Torres. Jorginho with a long pass.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Now it's Ødegaard. Tries to dink it in. Chance! Header! Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Koundé. Pedri. Gavi. Looks to thread it through. And the defence can get it clear. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we... Havertz is the guilty party there. Trossard brings it forward. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Havertz tries lifting it over. Trossard. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, great save, real club. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And it's Romeu. He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Romeu. Lewandowski. Havertz. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Gavi. Partey can hoist it clear. Araujo. Gets it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Martinelli. Pedri. Arsenal haven't yet dipped into their subs. Ferran Torres. Looking for options. They get a throw in. Barcelona have a sub ready to come on. Zinchenko did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Koundé. He's off on a marauding run. Pedri. Tries a through ball. And he's straight offside.
Yeah, as long as one voice is making the call to step up, they got it right. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Balde. Martinelli. battles to win it back. João Cancelo. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal have had their life made a little tougher. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Burnley against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
We're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Arsenal are really in need of a lift after going winless in their first 3 games. Throw it. Played in with accuracy. And that's put paid to a promising move. Has a swing at it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Martinelli. Away from immediate danger. Hoists it high and shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. It's a long forward pass. Kivio does well to read it and intercepts. Ramsey tries a through ball. Trossard. Martinelli. Havertz. Needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Trossard. And the first half is done. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Havertz. Spoon forward. And it's Rodriguez. Che Rodriguez pumps it into the area. That's not going to find its target.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Forward it goes. Saliba. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Burnley look as though they're about to make a change. It's going to be another throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Too much on that, it's gone out. Martinelli. Havertz. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Havertz with the ball through. Played it early, firmly met. Burnley go in search of their winner. Havertz. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Trossard tries making a foray down the right. Trossard. Taylor gets in to thwart him. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Kivio comes sliding in. Martinelli looks to get on the end of this. Berger. Tresso. Trossard. Berger pumps it upfield. Havertz. And that's that. A frustrating game for attackers on either. Best of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Crystal Palace against Arsenal. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze. Someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X factor he's got in his game.
Okay, interesting. Martinelli. Now the pass. They've managed to get it away. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Jorginho. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Richards boots it upfield. That's surely a foul, free kick. He's there to get rid. Saliba. Trossard tries a through ball. Issy tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Passes it through. Goes for goal! What a save! Terrific reactions! It's a long forward pass. Havertz plays it out to the wing. Trossard. Danger averted for now. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Schlupp, aim forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Odegaard. Who's going to make this theirs? Partey. Zinchenko. Martinelli. Odegaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again.
Arsenal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Lerma. Elise. Looks like a good ball through. Edouard takes aim with a cross. Brave effort, total commitment.
Yeah, and those runs from deep are always difficult for a defence to pick up, but he still had to throw himself at it to get his head on it.
And the defence can get it clear. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Elise. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Klein. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Zinchenko. Jorginho battles to win it back. Kivio. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Spoon forward. Passes it through. Lerma. That'll be a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Havertz gets it away. Trossard. Trossard. This is promising. Trossard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Away from immediate danger. There is the final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Slavia Prague against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Havertz floats one over. Ball's gone out of play. Havertz! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. With a delicate ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Partey. Kivio. Martinelli. Looks like a good ball through. Away from immediate danger. Odegaard with the ball through. Well, they tried to walk it in and they come away with nothing. Who's going to make this theirs? Jorginho. Martinelli. Now it's Odegaard. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Tries a through ball. Keeps everyone guessing.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Havertz. Now it's Trossard.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Havertz. Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. Jorginho. That really should have hit the net.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
That's not going to make it. Zinchenko. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Now it's Havertz. Lovely feet. Firmly met. Kivio boots it upfield. Goes long. He's in! Great reaction! And the referee brings the first half to a close. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And he's onside. Jorginho. Martinelli. Havertz. Martinelli. Now the pass. Now it's Havertz. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Slavia Prague have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Passes it through. They've managed to get it away. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and when you're dealing with someone that's hard to handle, Peter, then sometimes...
Trossard has been caught there, it's a foul. Saliba.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Slavia Prague look as though they're about to make a change. Odegaard. Zinchenko. Jorginho. Tries to get it forward quickly. And out to safety. Trossard. Havertz. Looks to slip it through. Clears it out of harm's way. Martinelli. Odegaard. Tomiyasu. Jorginho. Out towards the flank. Danger averted for now. And time is up. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Arsenal against Fulham. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy Traore has had an interesting journey to the top. As someone whose success didn't come easy, despite all the raw talent he's got. Now you have to say he's one of the most exciting players around, a real force of nature. Catch me if you can.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Andreas Pereira. Jimenez with a definite fell there. Tomiyasu. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Wonderful quick feet. Danger averted for now. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Martinelli. Castan could try cutting inside here. Ramsdale gets it away. Andreas Pereira. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Ooh, that was marginal. I'd say very marginal.
Bassi. Martinelli has given away a free kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he's there to hoof it away. Andreas Pereira produced a good ball to find Andreas Pereira, but he couldn't do anything with it. Tomiyasu. Partey with the ball through. It's a promising ball. Paulinho. Bassi, still waiting for the first goal. Sweet feet. Iwobi going full tilt down the left. Trossard. Havertz. Martinelli. Played out to the right. The half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals. So don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0.
Arsenal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Jorginho. Well played, he saw that coming. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to slip it through. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Tomiyasu. Trossard. Now it's Havertz.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Tries a through ball. Andreas Pereira. Ball is over the line. Fulham have a sub ready to come on.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Tries the cut back. Saliba gets good distance on it. Partey battles to win it back. Fulham were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Steered out wide. There's no flag. Aimed long and direct. And the defence can get it clear. It's a loose ball. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Tries to dink it in. Ream. Castagna. Adama Traore. Spoon forward. Jorginho gets it back. There is the final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless.